fucking hospitality.
Somebody else could find that fucking synth. Why does it have to be me?
Sorry, I had to fucking ruin it. Just for him.
Star Trek Picard returns Star Trek to where it should be, about human beings and their alien friends striving to be the best they can be, and in the face of great adversity, and stepping up. And it's not about, if it's what you feel, it's okay. No. What you feel is going to get you killed. You know what's not going to get you killed? Really knowing how to do your job, and working with other people that are really smart and know how to do their jobs. We have to put our emotions aside and get the job done. And that's what Star Trek to me was about. It was about being the best person, human being you can be, and finding the best people around you, the best of the best, to go out. And that's what you need to be on the final frontier. Otherwise, you will get killed. You will never survive. And Star Trek Picard is all about these people that are the best of the best coming back together and doing what they do best. And it was refreshing.
Hey guys, welcome to another Nerporial watch of Picard Season 3. Why am I watching this? Well, as Mr. Burnett said in the intro, this was supposed to be a return to Star Trek. And 6 episodes in, there was a couple of moments I liked, but so far this show has not really delivered what I expect to see in a Star Trek show. And watching old episodes of TNG and DS9, heck, even the original series, has been a major palate cleanse for me. So one thing I want to address before going any further. So there's been a lot of drama on Twitter between two figures who are diametrically opposed to each other on the subject of Picard Season 3. I would just say that if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, that's fine. It's just my opinion. And I just ask that you be respectful of each other. And instead of attacking or antagonizing the other person who feels differently, just inquire and ask why they feel the way they do. So like I've been seeing people praising the show without really giving a whole lot of, substance to their reasoning behind why they like it. And I've been basically stating my case, but at the same time, I always end it with, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I wish I could agree. And that's it. So heck, I guess maybe I'm the most wholesome YouTuber out there now. Don't comment on that. I'm not. So, but that's all I gotta say. So, but that's pretty much, once again, just be respectful and hear me nitpick on this next episode. And I'm not alone. Guess who's here? We got the one, the only Prophet the Dragon. So Prophet.
Heyo, I guess the King Nitpicker himself is here. Yes.
Oh, me? Absolutely, dude.
No, me. Well, I'm the guy that doesn't like anything, so it's okay.
Oh, yeah, rage bait. Yeah, you're the rage
rage
baiter.
bait,
So,
yeah.
Hey, not that there's anything wrong with that. So, but,
I guess not. But
like all things, nothing's under criticism. My take is not under criticism. I mean, there's things to like, and there's plenty of things to not like. So, And that's just where I'll leave it. So if you so the link to my Discord is tagged above. So if you click it, go into my Discord, go into the movie theater. That's where we'll be watching the episode. So
well, I'm glad you addressed all that. I think it's worth addressing that. No, it's just a TV show when it comes down to it, but there's no reason to be uncivil about it. But don't think that. I'm of the idea that if you attack somebody, you should expect somebody to defend themselves. So let's just not attack anybody.
Yeah.
Let's just be, we don't all have to like everything. We can have a discussion about it. I am very on the side of, if you say you like something, you should have a reason, or just don't get into the discussion. If you want to be part of the discussion, have something to say.
Or just make it clear that, like a lot of people have addressed stuff that I've said and said, you know what, your reasons are valid. I understand, but that doesn't bother me. And that's it. That's it.
That's fine.
Because certain things just don't bother certain people. And that's fine too. I mean, that's what makes us individuals.
Yep.
And not, Borg.
Oh, what? Oh, did you see the episode already? There's Borg. Yeah.
No, I didn't watch the episode. I did scan the episode, so I know who the mystery character is, but I didn't watch the episode yet.
The mystery character. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're not going to know him. You're not going to know him. So I'll have to explain it.
But is that the overlying arc to this season of Picard? The mystery character for each episode. Who will it be?
It's I think so. Yeah.
Who's that Pokemon?
That's part of
the cutest.
But going back to last week. Okay, so going back to last week's episode before we start. So they meet up with LaForge. They've been leaving fake transponders to throw them off, but we find out that's useless because the ships now talk to each other. So once you get within range, they are detected. And so they meet up with LaForge at his museum, and his museum is the antithesis of the Area 51 Daystrom station. And well, we get some great member berries of the ships, and they use the cloaking device on the HMS Bounty to help try to rescue Worf and Raffi, but Riker gets captured, even though I don't think he should have been captured. He should have just held them off and stayed near Worf and Raffi, because he got hit from behind by one of those transporter inhibitor tags. So he's captured, and now they're going to use him against Picard because they have Deanna Troi. Because earlier in the episode, Static is going to use everyone associated with Picard against him. There you go. So that's basically what's going on. And
hey, Lorenzo. Hi, Rhea.
Hi,
How
Rhea.
are you guys?
Good. It's good to see. Yeah, Rhea, I don't think I've seen you around here before. Welcome.
I look, so and I want to say, I think 6 out of 10 is fair. But for I would like. I think that's fair, even for somebody that, if you're enjoying it. Like, I think that's a fair thing for somebody that's enjoying it. It's slightly above average for people that are enjoying the show. Obviously, I am very critical, so I would go lower myself, but I'm not engraved in all the Star Trek stuff. I'm just the outside presence watching this show without any backstory. But I think that is a more than fair score for somebody that is just enjoying the show for what it is. I just want to say that.
Yeah, and if you enjoy the show, just tell us what you like about it, because maybe you can sway us. It's never too late.
Oh, so. Me? Come on.
Okay, all right, me.
Maybe you can sway him.
Not Prophet. Prophet's the rage baiter right there. So
yeah, maybe him you can sway. Me, I'm a heartless guy. We'll just say that. I'll censor myself. We're on your channel. We're not on my channel. So.
Exactly. So somebody, I forgot who said that episode 7 was supposed to be a major, a major exposition dump, but apparently based on someone's already watching the episode, apparently that's not the case. So there's still going to be lots of unanswered questions. So
wait, is it an exposition dump, or is this we still waiting for the Riker episode, by the way?
Yeah, the Riker episode should have already happened. So I'm guessing
are we
that
on
was
7? 7? This is 7? Episode
this is
7.
7.
So you thought Riker episode was going to be 5. So like, if it's not 5, maybe it's 6. It wasn't.
It wasn't 6 either.
So I guess there is no Riker episode. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe they edited.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The other thing that disappointed me, Moriarty. So Moriarty's like a boss at a door in Zelda, and in order to unlock the door, Riker had to whistle "Pop Goes the Weasel" riff in order to open the door. The only thing that was missing was the Zelda da 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 da. You know? And I'll be and here's one thing. Me and Steve agree on a lot of things, but we both disagree on Breath of the Wild. We both disagree on Breath of the Wild, right? Yeah.
You love it, I hate it, right? Oh wait, sorry, I got that. Switch that.
Switch that.
Yeah. Switch that. Sorry.
Yeah. So
I got mixed up.
So yeah. So we don't agree on everything, and the fact that I said that means
Wait. No, so I would never ignore you. I went and got a PS5 just for you. Okay.
You did.
So just know that. Okay. Just for you. Okay. Just so I could play 16 in Rebirth. Okay.
Yeah.
So don't ever think nobody puts Nosferatu in the corner. Okay. Just had to get that out there.
But yeah, so far it's been underwhelming for me. Like when I watch TNG, especially DS9. I mean, DS9 is supposed to be the best Star Trek show technically. There's just so much world building. There's just so much stuff going on. When there's tender moments, those moments feel earned and they feel like they're organically part of the story. Here, it just feels like they're just they're stopping everything to have these conversations that feel more like a melodrama than anything, or a telenovela, as someone else put it, than a science fiction show.
Look, there's a lot. There's for a show that isn't feelings in hallways. There's a lot of feelings in hallways. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah,
and they're making a Starfleet Academy series. They just announced that,
and
it's going to be. I said on Twitter, this is going to be the CW of CW New Trek.
How many pillow friends are there going to be?
It's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of. Talking about relationships in rooms.
We're not getting to the Forges. She's the smart one. She's really smart. She's the idiot. Oh, sorry. I guess not all idiots.
Yeah, let's.
Jordy's the idiot, right?
All right, let's get this ball started because I'm really curious where this is going to go.
Dude, I want to see the LaForge show. I really do. I'm not even lying. We sort of had it last episode, right? The LaForges.
Yeah. So let's share the screen, and let me know if you can hear the screen. So I'm going to start with the more you know. Remember that?
That?
Man, let me see. Can I hear that? Let me try that again. Sorry. All right, where is the audio on? I can't hear it. Sorry. Oh, it's because I don't have it on. There we go. There we go. All right. My bad. All right. So let's, you can hear it, right?
Yes, I can hear you. Sorry, I was muted.
All right.
Yeah, I can hear you. But it's not being shared right now. So
yeah, I'm going to share it right now. You see the more you know? Can you see the more you know?
Oh, hold on. Let me see. The more you know. Hold on. I'm getting there. Too much pressure. Yes, I see the more you know. Hold on. There it is.
All right.
The more you know, I see. Yep, sound is good. So is this supposed to be like an all-timer? Like, is this being like, yeah, there you go. There you go. Get those subtitles in there.
Yeah.
Do. Did you know Star Trek is taped in front of a live studio audience in space? Do. Oh, sorry. My bad. So is this supposed to be an all-timer right here? Uh-oh.
Can you hear?
Yeah. Jean-Luc, I'm going to kill all of these Starfleet people. Oh, sorry.
surrender. There's something that happened that I saw that I hope is not a finality for something.
We're being
someone.
from-made.
All right, so we're kind of into the we're into the opening. You know, they're talking about what happened last time.
Dude, Shaw
Frontier
hates,
Day,
is
blah
it
blah blah. We already
Shaw
kind of
doesn't
did
like
this.
Starfleet very much, does he?
All right, I'm just gonna skip it.
Oh, the Upside Down. I forgot about that.
Yeah, remember the Upside Down, everybody?
Don't worry about the Upside Down because it's just a brain aneurysm or something, right?
Oh my gosh, look at that. We see that nebula again.
Oh, I thought that
Very
was
bright out in outer space. Very quiet. And then we see a debris field, and there's it's called the Chintoka scrapyard, and that's where the Titan is hiding. The Titan is hiding in a scrapyard.
The scrapyard in space? Is that a thing?
Oh my God, it's Tuvok. Remember Tuvok, everybody? Remember Lieutenant Commander Tuvok from Star Trek Voyager, the Vulcan?
Why does everybody have their Starfleet uniforms unzipped?
Just I don't know. Because they're not.
Oh, is this the lie detector right here? Is that what this is?
They're asking him about Admiral Janeway. They're wondering if he's a shapeshifter. 36 hours to Frontier Day. Getting close, baby. Getting close.
Why? Aren't they like what? Aren't they like being why is this happening? Why is he talking to her? They're outlaws. What? Yes. Why am I? What? Why? Why
they're trying to have him connect. They're trying to have him connect to other people who might not be shapeshifters. Basically.
Oh, that's great. Their lie detector is inconclusive.
Yeah.
Yay, future.
Okay, now she's remembering her game with Tuvok about playing Calto.
Obviously.
Well, she's Borg. And she was a totally different character in Voyager, by the way. And they're playing the Voyager thing. Remember that? Remember that, everybody?
Of course. Oh my God!
Falcon would never go to Ekleon 7. He's fake. It's a fake.
Oh my God!
And he smiled. Now we're hearing a heartbeat. What is this, alien? Boom, boom.
He's dead.
He's smiling. When we are done with all of you, when we're done with him, death will come as a relief. If he's dead, I'm gonna riot. I like Tuvok. They're like, where's Will Riker?
Why wouldn't he be dead?
Oh, he shifted into Will Riker. Damn Tuvok. I'm as good as dead. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at him.
Why did they just connect? Like, why you just wasted a whole bunch of time for nothing? Do you think he's just gonna go like, oh, hey, Riker's here?
What are you talking about? Wasting time?
Why would he waste time asking where Riker's at? At the point that he's found out, you just disconnect. I'm sorry. All that other shit is useless.
Yeah.
No shit. I thought that was the whole point. Like,
we're on our own.
So yay, we get to find out that Seven's friend is now a goo monster. Can they just change into anybody at any time for any reason? There's no like, they don't have to touch them or nothing. They can just
Pretty
change
much,
into
yeah.
anybody. Okay,
As long as they can envision it, they see they can figure it out. Yeah,
that's pretty powerful. Just saying.
yeah, yeah.
Why is
That's
it?
how dangerous. That's how dangerous the shapeshifters
Well,
were in Deep Space
can
Nine.
can you just like hold on a sec? Can you just pause it,
Sure.
please? Do you see how useless that whole thing that wasn't? So that is an exposition dump, basically, right there. So if we're talking about this being the exposition dump episode,
Yeah.
that whole conversation is useless. That whole conversation is to get to we have no friends, we're on our own, which I thought we were pretty much at already.
I think it was pretty much once again they wanted to touch on the heartstrings of the viewer, especially the Trekkie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just because we haven't seen Tim Russ play Tuvok since
Right.
22 years now.
So that's what it's for. I get it, but can't you do that in a smarter way? Like, and then just you're fat there. As soon as you find out that they're going to track you, right? And Geordi seems panicked that they're going to get their signal. So why waste the time to ask a question that they're not going to answer? Like it's just silly. It's just silly writing, in my opinion. Just to be like, you're in danger of being found. Just cut the line. You're not going to get any information.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Right?
It's trying to be once again. This is trying to be melodramatic. Like this is something TNG and DS9 didn't do.
Look, it's one of those. It's fine. You have the conversation. As soon as you find out, you get the freaking. You could even keep the part about Seven being angry and having outsmarted him, but then you just cut it. Done, because it's like, and then you have the other conversation about being alone or whatever. Yeah. It's another one of those. It's like another scene that goes too far, in my opinion. It's just like, stop it. You've accomplished what you need to. Picard asking where Riker's at, he should. That's just wasting time. You're just wasting time. So I'm just,
it's just like
it's a nitpick. Yeah, I'll call that a nitpick if you want. That's fine. I just, there's ways to do what they're trying to do in a smart fashion, but they're just not.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion. Sorry.
Yeah. Definitely something worthy of rewatching, because I always rewatch multiple times before.
I want to know what do you mean Geordi would never? I want to know what you're talking about, DJ Ronnie G. He would never what? I'm just curious because I saw that pop up. I'm like, because I don't know these characters nearly as much as you guys do, but I'm not sure what that.
I mean, I hope that's not true, Jacob. I hope that's not true.
What did Jacob say?
Did they just bring back another character just to kill him off?
Well, I mean, let's think about this too. Probably, and if he's not, then it doesn't make any sense. You would, if you're the enemy like that, you're already on the backside, right? You would torture him for as much information as you can get, and then when you're done with him, kill him. He's done. He's of no use to you. So he should, like him, Riker, they're both should be locked up tight, being tortured endlessly to get as much information out as they can. And as soon as the torture's done and they're not getting any more information, they're done.
Yeah.
You've put them in a place where if you don't let this enemy is ruthless enough that it's sending its own people into a nebula with no weapon, destroying a portal weapon that is pretty priceless to go chase, and they're probably going to die. That's what they do to their own people, right? Whatever face is, the whistling, the singing weird chick. I don't even know her name. Vatic.
Mm-hmm.
They sent her in to die. They sent her in to die, and that's one of their own people. So,
yeah,
right?
It just doesn't make any sense with Deep Space Nine, but apparently there's a payoff. There's a payoff down the line. With
I'm just saying
mystery box story.
These slime people seem pretty ruthless. If they're going to send their own people to certain death to just try to track down Jean-Luc Picard, if they have hostages, especially high value ones,
that just doesn't
they're going to get whatever they can out of them.
That doesn't fit the founders. I don't know what the hell these things are. I don't know, and I don't even like the way I prefer the 90s. Single. I mean, I prefer the 90s look of how the shapeshifters form. Just a simple brownish golden thick liquid
But
you know,
I love
shape.
how they all have
Not with this like looks like they have fat. There's like fat on it.
I love how they all have a kink in their neck because they all go.
Yeah,
It's like, what?
it's just like like it's stupid. But
All right, sorry. I had to say
DJ
that.
Raiji is basically saying he wouldn't sit back and give up. Okay, that's basically last week.
Thanks,
take
thank
on
you,
last
Jordan.
week.
Thank you, DJ Ronnie. I just wanted.
All right, so let's continue
quiet,
let's continue this. So
Lorenzo?
they're in the observation lounge or whatever they call this room now, and they're having a meeting. So Raffi and Worf are not there, and they're coming back. So it's basically just Picard, Crusher, and Geordi.
Are there junkyards in space? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. No shit. How? How are you going to do this?
Identify.
How are you going to do this?
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
So they're going to try and use a biological means to fight them, like with the virus. An incomplete.
Why
DNA
would it be
sequence.
incomplete? It's him. Why would his own DNA sequence be incomplete?
Oh, wait, this is something that I think I'm not even. I need to go back. I'm not even sure what's going on here.
Like, wait a second. They're talking about like getting a fake. They have his body. Like, what other DNA do you need?
I mean,
that's him.
So he required genetic confirmation of his identity. Is that why they stole the body?
The dead body is more Jean-Luc Picard than the robot. It's actually his meat body. That's him.
Yeah,
so why would you need anything? It's very convenient we kept the body of Jean-Luc Picard on ice, though, for no reason.
So they're basically saying they're going to create a perfect Jean-Luc Picard doppelganger using the body and
shit.
Jack's DNA or something.
I'll get but why? Why use Jack's DNA? Why do you need Jack at all?
I mean, yeah, DNA is different between.
And it's like, thanks for catching up, crew of the Titan. Like, did you not think that that's what they were doing with the body, anyways? Like, I put that. It's like, of course they're trying to make another Luke. They're either trying to meat puppet the dead body, or they're trying to make him. Like, that's pretty obvious from the last episode.
And I don't even want to get into
Hold on. Your DNA is yours. Hold on. Let's just read this. Your DNA is yours, and Jack's is Jack's. So pause it. Is it possible that a DNA sample from a relative could be used to complete an incomplete? What incomplete DNA sequence? They have his whole body. It's him. Like, I don't understand what. Like, maybe we got to get to the end of the episode. You understand how that makes zero sense if they're just trying to make another Jean-Luc Picard?
Yeah, you just need the DNA of Jean-Luc Picard, and they have the body.
Why is the DNA off his actual body incomplete? They have everything they need.
maybe it's a dead thing. Or
Are they making dinosaurs?
well, I
Jurassic
mean,
Park?
I maybe I have to understand. I have to.
From
I don't. I'm
rotting?
not.
Oh, come
I'm
on,
not. I'm
man!
not a
Like,
biologist. Maybe. Yeah.
it's from. I
Perhaps
don't know,
DNA
man.
gets kind of. DNA gets kind of. I don't know.
Like, why is he got to be perfect? The rest of them have all been undetectable.
I don't know.
Like, why does the John Luke one have to be perfect, whereas the other ones can just be assholes and not be detected?
I don't know.
Like, fucking the first guy just had to think of Riker and he turned into him. It's like, I
That's true. Is it Mr. Data? Is it really Mr. Data? So they're in a room with Data. I'm assuming this is the same as sickbay. Okay, open his green eyes. Hey, it's Data. He's no longer on the Enterprise. Talks about the scimitar. And now he's lore. Yeah, he wasn't deactivated anymore. I don't know where they're going with this.
Oh, well, yeah.
So Data, so Lore's in more control than Data.
Yeah, so destroy Data's sacrifice, even if you didn't like the movie. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Talked about an apple falling far from the tree.
I'm sorry. You just called her an idiot. I love it. Dude, I like lore. Can we have more lore?
Did the apple?
More lore.
Yeah.
Lore. Dude, MVP lore.
Yeah.
Let's keep lore.
Yeah, Lore's pretty effed up.
Lore is based. I love it. Let's keep him.
He was another doppelganger that he always impersonated Data in TNG. Always would he knew how to deactivate him and would just take his place.
This isn't an exposition dump, you know that, right? Like, I see why people think it is. It's now just like trying to solve a stupid problem. Why do we care about Data again? Because he knows the super weapon? How convenient.
He is the manifest.
Please tell me that Picard is the super weapon. That would be so awesome. He just opens his eyes and laser beams everybody. Did you partition Windows 10 when you downloaded it? Did you set up your partition? Oh, sorry.
No.
Remember when we cuddled that one night? Because I love you, Data. We're both robots, Data.
In season 1, he did love Data.
What the fuck?
A perfectly imperfect Picard. I don't know what's going on here.
Turn him off. Keep torturing him. Keep torturing him. Keep torturing him. Bring back lore. All right, this is exposition dump, the episode. So
yeah, stuff that we know.
This is
hey, remember season episode. 1, everybody?
Yeah, this is
remember
the
how
catch-up
season
episode.
1 ended?
Yeah, this is the catch-up episode for anybody that hasn't watched this shit. here comes his daughter. His daughter's gonna come and be like, "I can do it. I can do it, Papa." You like who? This time forever. Oh, really?
It was forever before too.
Yeah, this time forever.
Yeah.
Unlike the last time we lost him forever.
Hey, look, it's the Shrike. Remember the Shrike?
It's the clone
the
Shrike
show,
ship with
the ship that needed a name.
Oh, Jesus. Great. We get to... Oh, it's the demon guy.
It's the demon head boss of Vadic. They are unexpectedly firm in their loyalty. She doesn't anticipate them breaking for the time they leave.
Kill them.
The face is like, do not fail me. They must. And now it's torturing her. Her physiology is not as complex as it's led to believe. She is made to bend, according to Evil Skull Dude. So basically, cut off limbs in order to get the results you want. That sounds very, very compelling. Or else you die.
Oh, okay. So now she's not evil. Did you just catch that? Did you just catch that? Did you catch it? Vadic's not evil. She's just being manipulated because of her kind. So her and the devil gelatinous fucking head are different.
Mm-hmm.
Did you catch all that? So
yeah, or you and your kind will find your own existence meaningless. Let's see. Let's read this.
Our girl boss villain isn't really a villain. That's where we're at. She's just being forced, so we need to feel for her. Why can't I just have a villain, please? Even if she's terrible, like just let her be mean.
Yeah, their kind is beholden to a singular flesh. Do whatever is necessary. Or you and your kind will find your own existence meaningless. We must have the boy, blah 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 blah. And yeah, there we go. That's it.
Well, you missed the whole part about her species. Oh wait, did you read that part about her species and all that shit?
Being inferior and everything. Let's go back. So their kind is beholden to a singular flesh.
I think it's further back than that.
Your physiology is not as special or complex as you believe. You are by nature malleable, made to bend. Their kind is beholden to a singular flesh. Talking about everybody, solids. Dismember one in front of the other. Do whatever is necessary. So yeah, basically basic villain. This is not very compelling.
So kill one in front of the other, and you think that's no?
This is not compelling.
Like, see, here's the deal. It's like that's just stupid talk. You've tortured them, and they've said no. So you're going to kill one in front of the other, and you think that's going to make them bend? Well, no, because it's the same thing. Like if your loyalty bends because of that, they're pretty much at this point. If they're willing to go through all this torture and not give, they're willing to die. Yeah,
I agree.
But this whole thing is now Vadic is not now we have to now villain is we have to feel for Vadic because she's not really a bad guy. She's being forced into this.
Oh, you don't know, dude. I know what her reveal is.
Oh well, okay, but am I on the right track here?
Yeah, you are.
So she's not really a villain. We have to feel bad for her. So the villain again is not a villain. So we still don't. We like just let her be bad. Just let her be bad. No. So what's all with the mustache twirling and the laughing bullshit to try and make her look bad? Right? Do you understand what I'm saying?
And the thing is, even villains. I mean, I'll say Khan is a villain, but even Khan, you kind of understand where he's coming from. I mean, he's still fun to hate, but he's also really compelling to listen to and to watch. And every scene that Ricardo Montalban plays him in, And same with a lot of the other, antagonists in Star Trek. Like they do things for a reason. It's not,
she's an onion, or is she a layer cake?
Layer cake. I still got to see that movie.
No, anthropor.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Oh man,
It's good writing. Damn it! Everybody says so. Okay, then that must be true then.
No,
so
it's just like so now by doing and then we can continue. I'll get off my soapbox, but by doing this, all of her actions in the prior season of her doing this evil laugh thing and her always being an edgy girl with the cigar and much dressed, that's all bullshit. Because she's doing this because she's trying to probably save her species.
Yeah, it's
all bullshit. Like, you can be evil without being a mustache twirler, especially if you're doing it because you have to. There's a big difference between being evil or doing evil things because you're trying to save for the greater good. That doesn't mean you have to devolve into a fucking laughing moron.
Yeah, the ends justify the means. Yeah. And right. I mean, a lot of Star Trek antagonists had that.
You can be ruthless.
It always made it very interesting.
Yeah, you can be ruthless and evil, and then find out there's a purpose behind it.
Yeah.
Rather than acting like a crazy person and laughing and smoking cigars, and doing mustache twirling evil villain stuff and making it all worthless when you get the reveal that she's not really bad. Okay.
Yeah.
He's just got a brain tumor apparently.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's keep this going.
Sorry. Meaningless. You are a good man, really.
So she's I don't like the
take
the way
your
that
goo
looks.
head hand skull back.
I don't like the way that looks.
It looked really bad. I don't know. I think it looks.
I don't like the way these transformations look. Maybe it's just, but that's a nitpick. And she's crying. She got tears.
Oh my God, she's crying. She's not really evil.
Hey, there's Jack, and he's going to be flirting with what's her name?
Make out. Not feelings in hallways at all. Touch her butt. Grab her ass. Tickle her. No, I won't say that. Have to, hey, we could go back to we could go to the corner over there, and I could stick it in you, we can make a baby right here.
Hey, let's
hey,
you know what?
You know what? I know a perfect place to go have a drink. Let's go to the holodeck. Let's go to the holodeck and get a drink.
And now we're hearing her inner monologue. Is this his eyes? Is he flirting?
I'm getting a little wet right now.
Oh my gosh.
Let's hold hands.
I've never.
Oh my God. Oh, he's touching me. Oh my God. He's touching me.
We hear her inner monologue. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I better get out of here. Because.
Do that.
Because it's tingly.
His eyes went red. And he's doing this. He's doing something creepy.
How do you know to touch my hand? Oh my God! The upside down is coming! Oh my God!
The red veins.
Oh my God! Vecna is after her. Save her from Vecna.
That's the name. Vecna. I keep forgetting that name.
What's the other one? The Vecna and the what's the other one?
Mind Flayer.
The Mind Flayer. This one's a good guy. Hello.
They're going to compromise prefix code.
What? What?
So they're getting a.
Why does Vanek have Riker, and why is he in a position where he can be sending a signal to anybody? Please tell me he's not really on the strike, sending a signal out to them.
We don't know. We don't know. We haven't seen Riker. Riker just got captured in the last episode, and
They just said
they're holding Deanna, so they're going to have him do whatever they want him to do. They're going to hurt her.
Oh God.
So Jack and long range trace attempt from Starfleet. Ignore it.
Oh my God.
All right, so they're gonna message from Will. Yeah. I thought they would know that. I guess they don't know. Actually, no, they don't know that.
Wait, how long does the signal? Is this like fucking tracking a phone? Like in 24, if they're on the line for a minute or more, they can track their location. Like I don't understand. If they picked up, whatever. I don't care.
So now Jack is saying, "Oh, I'm the reason why this is all happening." And now he feels bad. He wants to trade himself for Riker. Perhaps they should let the Shrike come to them.
Yes, I do, son. I know. Nobody cares about you, bitch. You got some shit inside you, boy. Feelings in hallways, feelings at tables, feelings. There is. You should be on your dragon. You got to go find your dragon. You've been separated too long.
Maybe that's why he's saying what he's saying.
Yeah.
So he's trying to describe to Picard what he's hearing.
I'm hearing the Borg. There's this Vecna guy.
Picard's like, you don't deserve.
How do you know?
How do you know? We don't know.
Of course I do. I'm like, no.
Jack is a fighter, not a
Especially
lover.
when I have a fucking dragon.
That was a good fight.
Get me to my space dragon. Because I say so, motherfucker. Of course I do.
There's a plan. How are they get? He thinks he knows how he can get Vadic. Okay, we'll see.
All of a sudden, he knows how to get
Open
Vadic.
space Alpha Quadrant. Okay, that was just dumb. All right, so I think that's the Titan just kind of drifting, and there is the Shrike. Appears someone beat us to the Titan. Titan's warp core is offline. Emergency power. They have trouble finding life signs. So yeah, we're on the Shrike right now. And now they're accessing logs. So apparently they engaged another ship.
No, that's
even
all
though
fake.
even though we they didn't. I'm assuming this is
all fake.
Manufactured. She can sense him somehow. So we're hearing what sounds like a heartbeat or a rhythm. And apparently, according to her, it's a tick-tock, tick-tock. I don't know what that means. The ancient clock. So now we finally see one of those little scout ships again, that from the first episode. Remember those scout ships that look like something from a video game? Why not just transport over there?
Why did she go?
I don't know. So she's there with 5 7-foot tall shapeshifters. And we're hearing a beep 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 from, sounds like from Wrath of Khan. Hey, there's Jack.
With my bird people.
She wants to take him to a better place.
Oh,
So is that really him or is that a hologram?
Is this where she tells him the whole plan? Of course.
Oh, yeah. You're not going to tell us. Be so much better to show you than to tell you. Hey, that's what we always bitch about. Oh, so we're playing tag now. So
Why wouldn't you just shoot him with a stun gun?
it's like, now you got to catch me first. Oh, boy. So now Chase's in the corridor. So him and Sydney are now engaging them, and now
Why?
that the
Just shoot them
off.
This is so dumb, bro. You know this is dumb.
So it looks like they caught up to him. There's Vatic. So they're dropping force fields all over the place. I'm curious what's going on here. Okay, I've seen that shot in the trailer. Yep, I've seen that shot in the trailer too. So the chase is continuing. Using the military alphabet to operate...
Shoot her!
Fields.
Fucking Christ, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
trapped in a three-way. Hey, look, Laura's connected. It's like Laura took over. Laura won the war.
Laura. Get him.
Smirk.
Get him, Laura.
Cut to black. Hey, lens flare.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Vatic is whistling something.
There's no more bird people on her ship. There's no more bird people. She left nobody on charge of her ship. There's nobody left on her ship to shoot them if they do this shit.
Come on, ask her why, Beverly. Ask her why. Okay, good. You asked her.
Why?
And what's she going to say? What is she going to say?
I love you.
She didn't say anything.
To do no harm.
Hippocratic.
I'm going to shoot you, bitch. Oh my God.
This is going to rethink that.
It's the most generic line ever, man. Like, Jesus Christ. Ooh, interrogation. I'm in a small room because I'm an idiot. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Me too. Me
So
too.
Picard and Beverly are now talking to.
She is a doctor. What is she doing?
What? What's she gonna do with it? Frontier.
What the? Oh, this is so stupid.
Evolve physiology.
Why
It's
would I answer
from my
shit?
boss.
Why would she say shit?
He was never really for Beverly either. What does that mean? What's different about his physiology?
He's part Borg, bro.
Oh, now she calls him solids. Now they're talking DS9. So she's basically calling the Federation, genocidal murderers, as opposed to the Dominion giving just simple warfare, which did happen. Section 31 was responsible for that. Okay, wait. Okay, I gotta go back. Okay,
Of
this
course.
I have to.
Of course, because Starfleet is evil, right?
You created a cure, yes.
Why?
Starfleet voted not to give it to us. That did happen in DS9.
That's dumb. Like, I'm sorry.
One of our own had to steal
Why
it.
make a cure if you're not gonna fucking get what? I guess whatever.
I'll just say this right here. The character Odo in Deep Space Nine, with the help of the crew, and with they had to there was an episode where O'Brien and Bashir had to basically interrogate a Section 31 agent in order to get the cure for the shape-shifting the changelings, the founders virus. And the thing was, it was killing Odo too. Like Odo was the person when there was a 2-parter where they go to Earth, and during that 2-parter, we don't find out till much later, till the very final season. So it took about 3 years for this to develop into major symptoms. But the episode Broken Link, where Odo goes back to the homeworld, the new founder's homeworld, to be tried for killing a shapeshifter in the first place. That's how he infected the population the whole time. So the founders were on the verge of genocide. So that's why in the final season, the Dominion War got way more dangerous and out of hand, and they were willing to kill everybody and everything. So, and apparently here we find out that she is one of them.
Okay.
And it's the reason why the war ended was because Odo healed them. They got the antivirus and they gave it to Odo. It worked, and then Odo basically saved the female shapeshifter, the one that was leading the Dominion War in the first place. And then he went back to his homeworld where to start the healing. And that's where we left last time. That's how his arc ends in the series. He goes back to his homeworld, becomes part of the Great Link again, and spreads the antivirus to prevent the genocide of the Dominion.
Okay. So let's see where they change it.
It's about where my appetite for your brutal. So she wants them to be extinct. She got it from evil Starfleet. So they gave her the ability to mimic the blood and to pass every test. While they were torturing her or tormenting her. And those she loved. So now we're seeing flashbacks. She's like, don't. Yeah. Wait, what is Laura doing? I'm not even paying. I'm barely paying attention to this.
Laura is taking over the ship.
He's taking over all the major systems. Okay. Security, transporters. Or maybe just doesn't like anybody. The red eyes again.
Oh my God.
So we hear this whistling again. I'm assuming this is in her mind. So she was a prisoner of war, learned quite a bit about solids, and she was kept in Daystrom Station during the war. Wow. Project Proteus. So there were 9 other shapeshifters in glass tubes. And she's talking about learning music and symphonies. Squeaking of wheels, the squeaking of boots, creaks of cage doors. That's her symphony. Screams of all tempos. And creepy whistling. Three blind mice. That's what you're whistling. 3 blind mice. So the scientist that tortured her, that's the form she has. So that Vadic's form is the form of the human that tortured her, the woman that tortured her.
What? With a taser? Like, what is happening? What is happening? Why would she hit it with a taser? So they were bred to be spies. And she killed her human counterpart thing. So by hitting them with electric shit, whatever, man. I don't fucking care. This is the explanation of how they become. You understand? This is. They're not really explaining how this. They just said it happened because it happened.
Wait, what?
They're explaining how they became this perfect thing, and their explanation is, you did the experiments, so you made us better. That's the explanation of where these evolved things came from. So
they're not part of. There's no connection to the Dominion whatsoever. Then
I don't know. They're saying
That's-
these 9. It basically sounds like
and
saying
they
these 9 were
basically
tortured.
replicated and replicated and replicated, and that's why there's so many of them
Apparently.
all over the place now.
Apparently.
And so, who's she reporting to? If she, all right, so let me see.
I didn't know. I'm so sorry that you're an evil. You're not a real. You're not an evil person. You're actually a good person.
They could have skipped this episode or cut it down to 15 minutes. Due to radiation and electric current.
Why were they experimenting on her?
I don't know. Okay, I don't want to read that. Oh, what's up, Jonathan? Isn't it crazy that people say shorter seasons make each of the few episodes better? Yeah, I know. I know exactly what you mean. Here we have our second or third filler episode from a 10-episode arc. Yeah.
Bravo,
Yeah.
Jonathan. Bravo.
Oh yeah, Jonathan was eviscerating this episode on Twitter. So.
Were you? I love you, Jonathan. I hope you're subscribed to my channel. We need more people like you. Like, I'm not even joking.
Yeah,
I hope you know
Jonathan
that.
has his own channel. He's been on Trekporial with me. Yeah,
oh, does he?
so,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that
Good
out
guy.
because we need more of this because this is drivel. This is ridiculous. This is just I'm bored again. John, let me. Is it Jonathan JK? Is that his? I'll go subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just drivel. There's nothing here. It's just blah blah blah. Vadic's not an evil man. Blah blah blah.
I mean, so if there's no connection with the Dominion, well, that explains a lot, and I'm just not interested. Basically, it's just more Starfleet is evil. Really, they're really pushing the Starfleet is evil thing.
Subscribe to Jonathan.
And yeah, he did. He's writing his own audio series for Voyager, Star Trek Voyager.
Man.
He's making his own season 8, and it's an ongoing project. And we talked about the first episode on my stream, and definitely check it out. It's somewhere.
All right. Well,
somewhere in the Imperial archives.
I have subscribed to Jonathan. Thank you for towing the line and saying what needs to be said because this is terrible.
We are 2/3 of the way done with this episode.
It's not over yet. I know you're trying to get on the other stream. I'll shut up so you can play it. So,
I don't care. That's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna take our time.
It's just bad. It's boring. I'm bored. It's bad. It's all just. Oh Jesus! Whatever. Starfleet the bad.
And then she turns into Jack, trying to get into her head. Be prepared to lose another son. The Federation took her family, and now I will take yours. I mean, the Great Link is still there. You can go back home.
Oh, okay. She's not going to give any information. Cool. Drop the force field shooter in the fucking chest. Done.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jonathan.
It's funny that a shapeshifter is pounding on the force field, assuming they're shapeshifters. Formless, I guess, and that's why they're wearing the bird things.
He's too much of a pussy.
Laura's like, he can't fight me. Data's gone.
Are there no... Hold on. So you can keep going, but she literally left nobody on the strike. There's nobody on that ship that is fucking like, hey, you have our captain. We're going to blow you to bits if you don't free her. Like...
Yeah, you're right.
The strike is empty right now. Like nothing.
Is it? I mean, I don't. Is it empty? I don't even know what's going on here.
Oh God!
Like,
Look at the fucking music, man. Just the playing on her, on trying to be like, oh, she's not really a bad guy.
So it's cutting between them and Vatic and Geordi and Lore. Or Data or whatever.
Chances.
And a lot more feelings. He's like, you made me feel better, Data. A better friend.
Wait, how did he make her a better father? He didn't even know, like, he was dead when he became a father, wasn't he? I'm crying. Feelings. More feelings. Feelings.
So he's really trying to appeal to Data. What's up, angry Canadian? This is very melodramatic right now.
This is not feelings and hallways at all.
So right now, Beverly's crying. Picard's like,
I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry.
they're basically stating the obvious. The moment we allowed her to board,
what the fuck does that mean? Just shoot her.
Yeah. Yeah, Geordi started crying. He's like, it broke me.
Oh, good.
We lost Data. I'm like, I'm sure. Well, we saw the aftermath. They drank to Data, and that was it.
Oh, Data's gonna overcome him. Thanks, Geordi. You're so cool, buddy. It's really gay. Oh God, dude.
Laura wants to survive. It's human nature, pal. Laura's like, the enemy of my enemies. Uh-oh. You know what that means? He's dropping the force fields. In full control. Uh-oh. 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 That's it.
What's it matter?
And they missed. They completely missed Vatic. Vatic turned into a liquid and psh. So now the shapeshifters are fighting Jack and Sydney, and they're completely owning them. Because Lore is screwing them over. Okay, he deleted one. Jack deleted one, and shoved Sydney's head in the force field. Yikes!
Oh boy!
And Geordi's like, "God damn it, Lore, let her go."
What the fuck?
She's trying to fight the 7 foot tall shapeshifter.
No, he's controlling her.
Watch the punches, says Anthroparian.
He's controlling.
All right, they're cutting.
This is so fucking dumb.
So now it's Data. Now he's Data again. Data turned off the force fields. Wow, what a bastard, Lore. So we get a lot of this. You have to trust me.
Sonic the Goo Monsters. All
right, now comes Vatic, and Vatic is whistling. Project Proteus.
They're taking the time to look this up while they're free on the ship.
So they're figuring out how to. Do not let them engage the bridge access lift. So now Shaw and them are engaging them. So he shot one, then it got back up like Michael Myers, threw him in the turbo lift with Vatic. And now he got the crap kicked out of him. He fell. And now the shapeshifters are forming. And they captured the bridge.
The bird people are shapeshifters?
They got the bridge. They got the bridge, everybody. Vatic takes Seven's weapon. Open a channel. Nope, this is Vatic's ship. Hey, at least Shaw's still alive. Hey, remember that sound from the original Star Trek?
Oh my god, dude.
She's on intercom now. She's the captain now, giving her orders. Villain talk. More villain talk. I'm doing this to be. It's because of you. I'm being merciful.
I'm gonna kill Shaw right now just to prove a point.
Uh-oh. Menacing music. She sits in the captain's chair. Oh my god. Seated. She is Vatic. She declared herself the captain. Come on out. It's time you learn who you truly are,
God.
Jack. And that's the end.
Mystery box number 82.
Yep, and that's the end of the episode.
Yeah, well, I guess if Crusher and Picard could shoot.
Well, they're old. They're old. Okay,
stop it, dude.
They're old.
The fucking dodging goo monster. I couldn't keep it together, man.
That's an hour you'll never get back, says Jonathan.
It's so bad, man. Like,
oh man. Like, it's just the fight was the oh man. I hate to. I have to rewatch this for tomorrow.
Like fucking like Jack takes. I took over your brain, and now you're my meat puppet. Fight. It's like fuck off. This Jesus Christ.
It's just like it was talking, and they were talking about like nothing. Like it's like. I mean, I'm watching DS9 right now, and every bit of dialogue on DS9 was important to the episode, to the overall story of each episode. Or if it was a two-parter, it moved it forward. I'm bored. I'm not even paying attention to this.
It's fucking boring. And then it's like we figured out something giantly important. Like she mentioned the Prometheus project. That means that we can stick our thumb up our bum and fucking figure things out. Oh, look at that. We can track them now on the flip of a fucking hat. Oh, that accomplished jack shit because, well, they made it. It's like, then why? Like, who cares? Like, you didn't accomplish shit. Well,
Yeah,
done.
and it's just and hearing this theme is just like, I mean, I shouldn't even be listening to this, but I love this theme so much right now. This TNG theme.
I am upset for all of you Star Trek people, because this is
once again, going back to the drama on Twitter, like a lot of people are not liking. I mean, there are people that are liking this, but a lot of people are not.
Is this the turn? Is it?
This
was the episode where it turned?
Huh?
What? This is the episode. What was all that fucking shit about Riker being on the strike? Was that all bullshit? Just so they like see you understand? It's like they let the strike find them so they could get Riker back. Is that the whole thing? Because they think Riker's on the strike.
Yeah,
like, I thought they were supposed to be trying to figure out how to stop the fucking front. Like, I'm sorry, Riker. Sucks to be you, but we got bigger fish to fry. We gotta save Starfleet. But,
I don't know. I have to rewatch this. Like, the dialogue just didn't really. The dialogue just didn't really.
Yeah, we heard about the Starfleet Academy thing, kissing in hallways, and
no, it's gonna be like CW.
All the gossip.
The CW of CW New Trek is.
It's gonna be the LaForges. We're the LaForges.
Yeah, and I said this on an earlier stream. Like, Mike, I said, using Goldsmith's First Contact theme for this show just taints. Well, it doesn't taint the music. It just, I personally feel this show is unworthy of that music. Like, it's just once again trying to really, hit you in the feels and everything. Same with all the member berries.
It's look. This was a total feelings and hallways. Yes, exposition. When you bad exposition, you got to add bad exposition dump. Bad. Like, it's just like, okay, let's explain away how it's like we tortured the goo monsters. Okay, we decided it was like, why? Okay, so you're torturing them. Why? Or are you trying to figure out something like? Are you experimenting on them for a purpose? Because I'm not sure why hitting a petri jar with goo in it with a taser accomplishes anything. Like, she took a fucking taser and stuck it into the goo. Like, scientifically, what is that accomplishing? Like, if you're trying to and then how does hitting it with, like, what was it? Like, why are they injecting it with radiation? They don't think this is like. I thought Starfleet was supposed to be like very moral.
Well, DS9 was really trying to kind of gray
that area.
Yeah, kind of gray that area. So a lot of people have objected.
So is this a TNG sequel or a DS9 sequel? Since
Yeah, that's my issue with having shapeshifters in the show in the first place. But Jonathan has a great point here, and this is something that makes Star Trek. He's plowing through season 7 of TNG, and season 7 of TNG is not the best. I mean, it was run by freaking Jerry Taylor of all people, but I'd rather watch season 7 of TNG. Honestly, scenes are short, dialogue is tight, and it's to the point. And that's how watching TNG, watching DS9 are palate cleanses next to this.
Nope, that's
like
it.
It's like watching this. Like I pay attention to DS9. I've been rewatching several episodes. I've been rewatching TNG episodes. I will pay attention to those. I will, and when things get crazy, like freaking, I was watching the end of season 5 of DS9, Call to Arms. I've seen this episode many times, since I was a kid. I still got on the edge of my seat and was watching when they were trying to spoiler alert, defend the station against the Dominion and Cardassian attack. And they had to flee. And it was just like, we might not never see each other again, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, you're so into the episode. It's so to the point. There's things happening and they matter. Here, I
think it's important. Like, every time Starfleet's brought up, it's Starfleet bad. I think that's exactly what the whole experimenting thing was. It's like, why were they experimenting on them? Give us some reason why, other than just just trying to electrocute goo. It makes no. It's like, give us, if you're gonna exposition dump, say they were experimenting on us to try and do this. Maybe they did, but I think I was falling asleep, so I didn't see why they were experimenting on them with tasers. I don't know what the hell that does.
And the thing is, if they've been making new shapeshifters, I'm surprised. Why didn't they? If they got away, she got away, why didn't she just go back to the Gamma Quadrant?
And you think that somebody would
she's an original founder. They can feel their way back home.
Well, look,
Odo was able to feel his way back home.
So then I just want to mention Bandit. Bandit's been very. I think you've liked most of the episodes, right, Bandit? So Bandit didn't like this one either. So that's saying, somebody that's been very. I don't want to say you've liked it. Right, I think that's fair, right, Bandit? So, I mean, I think that speaks volumes that this one was really not good. And then on top of it, just back to the goo pods thing. If they're experimenting on them for a purpose, 9 of them, right?
Yeah.
POWs, as Vatic says.
Mm-hmm.
If 9 POWs go missing, usually that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Nobody's just like, oh, these guys came from maybe it was those 9 POWs that escaped out of our lab somehow. We found that that this scientist's dead, and now nothing. No, nothing. Just no, we escaped. It's like leaving. It's like, I don't know. It's just like, Vadic's busy playing. Like, look, man, that Vadic's whole plan is 4D chess. She planned on getting captured, so then Laura could go ahead and lower the shields randomly because, she knew that was going to happen. So she could then take over the ship. It's like, excuse me? What? That's ridiculous. How do you even know Laura's on the ship? How do you know Data's not the one in control? Why is Data anywhere? It's like next episode you're gonna find out that Laura and Vatic are really married because they were on Daystrom Institute together, and they mind fucked while she was in the petri jar, and Laura was in the electronics while she was being analyzed. Like, Laura gave her the online tickle, and now she's pregnant, and Jack is Laura and Vadic's love child, and then they implanted it into Dr. Crusher through Picard's ding dong. The one time they did it because they had to hide that it was really a changeling Laura robot baby. And yeah, you're my son, Vatic says to fucking Aragon. It's like, what are we doing? Is that what we're doing?
I'm gonna have to clip that. I'm gonna have to clip that for next week, or maybe for tomorrow's intro or something.
I mean, it's like, what are we doing? It's like, oh yeah, they were both on Daystrom Institute or whatever. Daystrom, the most low security, high security facility for making weapons ever, since you could just transport in there. They were there. So Laura was talking to me when I was in my petri jar. Laura was talking to me through the speaker system because he was in charge. He was the one with all the data, and so that's why he was hooked up. Nobody knows why they put the android that has nobody knows why he's there, but he was. So we talked, and we had electronic sexy time. And it's like, what the fuck are we doing? And then it's like, I knew I was going to get captured by this force field. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. And then I knew that Laura was going to break down them. Ha ha. The enemy of my enemy. I know Laura is there because he's telepathically through our link that he put on Daystrom Institute when we were having electronic sexy time. He put it there so we could.
They probably found a way to talk to her on the station. I mean, now I'm kind of stalled on this. But before even going further, I want to say thanks to Angry Canadian. Now he's been. I've been showing him original Trek. I've been sending him original Trek episodes. So he's been 5 episodes in, I believe. So far, I might be creating another, fan of original Trek. But
I'm not finished though.
But there's a moment in this season, last episode, literally one of the characters, Riker, whistles a tune to open a door to get to data, to get to data or lore or whatever, to get
Did he
to
have
data.
an ocarina?
And the thing is, the only thing he was missing was an ocarina.
I have one of those.
Like he
Should I
literally
play it for
whistled
you?
a theme, deactivated the boss hologram, and the door opened. The only thing that was missing was the Zelda jingle. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. No. Like I'm like
You
it's
found
crazy, and they
a f-
have portal weapons in this show. Like
Dude,
next to the
it's-
portal, they freaking have a portal weapon where they shoot a
Dude.
portal and it goes through the portal, goes around another part. And there was one time where our heroes shot themselves in the ass.
Dude, you know what? They should have opened the door, and when like they opened the data box, like you found yourself a fucked up android that doesn't know who he is. Congratulations. It's like, what? Like, why didn't I find a shield or something? I found a messed up robot. Like, great. Oh, you didn't let me finish. While they were having electronic sexy time, okay, Lore gave Vatic the 100% speed upgrade when you're in jelly form. So when she transfers to jelly form, she has a +5 speed denominator that makes her go really fast so she can dodge laser beams. Like,
well, I mean,
wow,
the thing is,
what
the
an upgrade.
shapeshifter, the Dominion shapeshifters could do that. Like they were quick.
But they
Like,
fucking stop it. There's
in
two of
DS9
them shooting.
Oh,
She's
but that was
standing
just
right
dumb.
there.
That was dumb. That
Like-
that was dumb. Like it would she wasn't even going that fast. They're like, "Burp, burp, burp." Oh, we missed. Oh, we missed.
Oh, I'm going to melt, and we're gonna watch you melt, and then oh shit, maybe we should shoot her. Nah, fuck it.
You agree with Joseph on
Oh,
this?
it's always
Only
a positive when
of this
Rafi's
episode,
not
no
there.
Rafi.
Like, I'm not gonna deny that. Whenever Rafi's not around, it's a bonus. But I
JL,
mean, this-
what are we gonna do with you? Prophet,
and then,
what are we
like,
gonna
it's
do
like-
with you?
it's like once again, they put themselves. I don't know if the actress for Jordy's daughter, the best Jordy ever, you know, I don't know if she's just not fast enough to outrun tall bird robot changeling guy, but like he was right behind her. He has a gun. They're trying to shoot them, and he doesn't shoot her.
It's weird as how inconsistent. So they shoot like others that they vaporize, but then they shoot these guys. They shoot the one with Vatic, and then it gets up like it's Michael Myers. Like, okay, so
He got
can you
shot
kill
through the
these things or
face.
can you not? I don't know.
He got,
It's like
you know
there's
what? You know what's
there's
gonna
no
be
rules
funny?
here.
No, here's what's gonna be funny. They're gonna take the mask off that guy, and he's really like just like 2 feet tall, and he's controlling the rest of them with sticks. He's like, "That's why you can't kill me. I'm really a small gooey monster."
That's so stupid. It sounds like it sounds like a Dalek from Doctor Who.
He's gonna be like Mordok. He's gonna have a thing clamped to his head, and the top part's gonna be a robot. It's just like,
Oh my
ha ha
God.
ha, fooled you. You can't kill me.
This is all right. So that my friends is the episode 7. So we're 7 episodes into season 3, the season that got a lot of hype, and the hype is the reason why I'm even covering this in the first place. I did not like season 1 so much that when season 2 came out last year, and I was already, content creator, already had a YouTube channel, I did not cover it. I listened to other people cover it, but I didn't cover it myself. And I'm kind of glad I didn't. But watching this is just like, I feel like I'm wasting my time here. It's just, it's not a return to Star Trek. Like the hype was selling, the hype sold behind this season from multiple people was that this was like a greatest hits of Star Trek. And I've gotten into debates with other people saying that this is better than seasons 1 and 2 of TNG and Voyager, early seasons of Voyager, Enterprise, TNG. And as much as those seasons have a lot of problems in their episodes, their episodes are still tight and they still have a plot, and they're not the best plots, but there was still consistency with the other shows. I mean, there more consistency. I mean, there were some things that were still being established, but honestly, like I'd rather rewatch those, and actually find something more positive to find down the line than something like this. This is really tough to find something positive down the line because the more you watch it, the more the problems you see. And I mean, I'm a nerd. Nerds like to rewatch stuff. I like to rewatch stuff. Some people I know, one of my friends does not rewatch stuff. So like a lot of the things that I usually, nitpick about, he doesn't care. He watches something once, that's it. That's done. And it's fine. I'm not going to tell you how to watch it, but if there's something I really like Star Trek, I want to rewatch it. And this stuff is not really meant to be rewatchable. This is meant to be watched once. And somehow Rob watched this 3 times and liked it every single time. So I'm not going to judge him. Like I said, he likes it for his own reasons. And I use what he said on the Critical Drinkers after or his live stream to basically introduce every episode that I have, every episode of this series I've been doing. So I do this live. I do these live things every Thursday. I do discussions tomorrow with a couple more people. So
look, I'm not going to put, it's been pretty clear his taste in movies has gone a different direction since the Marvel stuff. I don't know. I don't like to call people, I'm not going to call him a sellout or whatever, but because I haven't watched most of his stuff. So you know what, whatever. But he's had weird opinions about all the Marvel movies. If how you like the Eternals or Shang-Chi, the way he said that they were good is a little bit suspect. And then now you got this. So 2 and 2 equals 4. So that's just all I'm going to say about that. I'm still very much of the mind of, if there's some people that personally or trust because they have the same opinions about stuff, trust their suggestions, give it a look yourself, and then form your own opinion. Because unfortunately, we're in a time where you can't really, you have to trust your own eyeballs, you have to trust your own feelings. And if you watch something on the suggestion of somebody and you think it's good, then that's great. But you can't just 100% trust anybody's opinion of anything anymore, because you have no idea what if there's an ulterior motive, I guess is what I'll say. Yeah,
and like I've been doing, if somebody says they like it, and quite a few people on Twitter said they like this season, the season's great compared to seasons 1 and 2, ask them what they like about it, and try to get them to reveal details of why they like it.
And saying it's not woke is a correct answer.
Is not a
It's not a good answer.
That's non-answer.
It's not a valid answer. Saying it's not woke is just, it's a different. Not being woke does not make good. Not being woke is good. It does not make good. So just because it's not woke doesn't mean the writing is good. It makes it not woke, which is a plus, but doesn't make it better. So if this was woke, that would be even worse than what we have right now. Mm-hmm. That's all.
Yep.
Because that's all I hear. That's anybody I've asked. Anybody I've asked is it's not woke. It's like, so.
Yeah, it has a lot of the same stuff. It has a lot of the same issues in the first place, and so if people discount your opinion, then ask them why they feel the way they do. And then be polite about it. Just say, hey, I'm happy you like it. Because why should you not be happy for someone if they really enjoy something? Don't take it away from them. I'll just say, just try to get some answers out of them, and just say, I literally say, I wish I could agree with you.
Well, I'm not talking about that, dude. we already know where that's going. Starfleet Academy is probably going to be full on.
Yeah, the fact that this, to me, this was the best attempt at New Trek, and it just once again does not live up to what came before. And the fact is, if you want a franchise to go forward, I had to explain this to someone on YouTube, or sorry, not on YouTube, on Twitter. If you really want a franchise to go forward, it has to not only live up to what came before, but it has to push it even further forward. It has to be even better. Yes. And this stuff right here, you have better FX, kind of. You have better ships than obviously the earlier seasons of Picard, but it's just lower the budget and make it the way it used to be, and people will eat it up, unless people don't like the older way. which is something I try to see if I can get out of people, is if they truly like the older stuff like they claim to be a fan of. So it's kind of weird. So it's just,
I don't know. It's I don't know. It's
so Dr. Nerdporial is going to just say, just once again, be polite to everybody who likes it. Maybe ask a few people who like it, ask them why they like it.
Yep.
And and then watch a few TNG, DS9, and other episodes as a palate cleanser, which is what I've been doing.
Well,
so
there's good TV out there too. I mean, you got to search a little bit more for it.
Yeah,
but,
and I mean, one thing I've been saying is that this is pretty much not, in my opinion, this has not been good television. Like, shoot, I'm like right now I'm watching at Steve's recommendation, I'm watching Succession on HBO, and I'm enjoying Succession, even though Succession is a very different type of show.
It's extremely
and it's very
different.
fast paced. So it's really it's hard for me to grasp exactly what's going on scene by scene by scene, but it's still better than what we're getting. I pay more attention to that show than I'm paying attention to this.
Yeah, Succession is very good, very smart, very quick, very complex, but it's a great show. So like, there's good TV out there. This is just boring. Like,
Jonathan, I'll tell you, we've been. I had a few issues with Andor.
Andor wasn't my cup of tea.
Underwhelming.
Yeah. Andor. I went For All Mankind was okay. I didn't watch Severus yet. For All Mankind is pretty good. I agree.
That's on my list.
I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to watch. I'm watching Succession. I'm caught up on. Ted Lasso is really good. And what is it? The Last Kingdom. I'm going to rewatch in preparation for the movie that's going to wrap it up.
Oh, they're making a movie.
Seven Kings Must Die. Yeah, it's to wrap up, to put a bow on top of the series. So, because that's a great show too on Netflix. So I'm going to watch that in preparation for that. So there's good stuff out there.
Yeah, and I still have to watch The Wire.
Yeah. Well, there's all kinds of good stuff in the past if you have the time. Yeah, can't beat The Wire. So
you can't beat that. You can't beat all the older Star Trek shows.
I think at least
Babylon 5.
At least Andor. At least there's a place for discussion to maybe talk about why people liked parts and didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I'm considering rewatching it because maybe
at least that's it on. It's like, at least you could probably have a somewhat structured conversation about why things were good and why they weren't, or why you didn't like this, why you didn't. Right. So, I think that could be, talked about. And I didn't feel like this. I definitely didn't feel like this show after watching Andor. And there were a few good ones on that. We've talked about it a few times, but it's definitely not this. This is a whole nother level of suck. It really is.
Yeah. By the way, guess what I'm going to go see in a couple hours? I'm going to see the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Oh, you're going to see it tonight?
Yeah.
Good luck. Hopefully you like it.
Yeah. What's funny was, after I talked to you yesterday, the theater was locked, so I couldn't get in. I couldn't watch John Wick again. So I'm just going to have to watch it on by other ways.
Dude, so, I watched it today, so it was really good.
It was great, wasn't it?
Oh, was it great? It was great. There's some stuff you just have to ignore to get, but
there were some great shots. Like, I
literally on top of that, all the creative camera angles and the way they're doing creative shots, that overhead scene, the overhead where you can see the drone or however they did it, goes to the overhead shot and then it goes back down and then back. Like, they
do that in every movie, I believe.
No, not like that. I don't think so. No, I thought for sure that was a brand new shot, and then you have him in the car one where he's in the car, those shots. And I said to my father, because my father's a big John Wick fan, so we went together. How much all the freaking places, iconic places that they filmed this movie, and it only costs $100 million to make. Like, they're in iconic places all over the world. And they pulled that off with $100 million. So how are all these other places in productions not doing that? They're at the Eiffel freaking Tower. They're in the middle of France. It's just like, $100 million. It's probably one of the best looking movies out there.
Yeah, and you can see the choreography. That's another thing.
Yeah, some of it's better than others, but for the most part, you're in there. And you know, they you know, it's not like he's the only one that's bulletproof. There's a lot of bulletproof people out there, so at least, you know, it's not like he's just the only one that's blocking bullets with his clothing. Everybody is.
Yeah.
So it's like fine.
It's believable, and everything pretty much has been earned from the very first movie. And there's world building, and every movie feels like, you know, you're experiencing a larger world, and I like that. I like that stuff. Yep. I don't feel that with Picard season 3 or with any new Trek, to be blunt. So,
yeah. So, yes, sir. So, so I'll be interested to hear what you have to say about Dungeons and Dragons. Maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll try and watch it just to be part of the conversation. I don't know.
Yeah, that's going to be one. So we're going to talk. Yeah, so Sunday we're going to talk that. We're going to talk John Wick, and just like, and it'll also be like a pre-show for Mario, because Mario comes out next week. So
yes, sir.
So there you go. Bum, 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 bum. So there you go. So that does it for tonight's stream. Go over to Romans. He's talking Star Trek original series right now in honor of Mr. Shatner's 92nd birthday. So go over there, and I'm going to be on there with them because it's talking the original series. I'm not going to miss a stream talk about the original series. And if you're new here, subscribe to Prophet, because he needs the subs, because he needs a bigger audience to rage bait to, especially Wheel of Time stuff, and break some keyboards in the process.
Absolutely. 100%.
But once again, just to reiterate, once again, don't attack anybody. Don't engage anybody in any hostile, discourse. Just be nice, be polite, ask questions why they like it, and just say why you don't, but say that you're happy that they do like it. You never want to take that away from anybody, and just say, I wish I could agree. And that's kind of what I do.
That's it.
And I don't think anyone's been offended, but don't do what Rob's doing right now. And I've been pretty disappointed in that. Don't say anything. Don't blow up on Twitter. Don't do any of that stuff. Just be friendly, and maybe we'll learn something.
Be honest, be friendly, be fair. That's it.
Be honest, be friendly, be fair.
You can disagree and be friendly. There's no reason that, look, I get heated about this stuff, but I try to quantify that it's just my opinion. Everybody doesn't have to have it, and that's fine.
Yeah,
I know I go off a lot. I do. But I don't try to force my opinion onto anybody. I don't understand some people's opinions sometimes, and I'm very clear with that. I don't understand how you can feel that way, but you know what? You're not me. So, okay, right? I'm not, that's all. So, yep. So I agree. Be nice, be smart, say your piece, and there's no reason that you have to be vulgar or mean towards anybody because of their opinion.
Hi, Trip. Hey,
Trip. How are you supposed to have fun with that? Well, we all know you, so it's okay.
You got Pips. You got Pips to banter with all the time.
I have beautiful people in my audience like Trip, who just like stoking the fire to bring the rage bait. So it's not just she knows the buttons to push to get broken keyboards. She knows. Right, she's a master of it, right? I think.
Okay, everybody, but that concludes the stream. So everybody, take care.
Go watch Roman.
So go watch Roman, and then Magitech Mags is going to be having her Final Fantasy VI stream after that. So support both. Check out both of them. Hit a like and leave a comment, whatever. And then for me, so tomorrow 7 Central, join me. Steve, Alex from the White Cloaks, and one other person who is to be determined as we discuss this episode tomorrow. So, so stay tuned. And once again, guys, stay nerdporial. May the wings of nerdporials carry you to tomorrow's discussion. Peace.
All hail the Lord Dragon. Yeah.